Yo! What is up, guys? Nick Nakai here, Let's Drift Media. On today's episode, we got my 2018 Chevy Silverado with the little baby 5.8 foot bed. Really small bed. But anyways, OEDRO decided to send us this trifold soft cover for us to do a little install video. Let you guys know how it is. Have really been wanting a bed cover for this truck, just haven't really wanted to buy one, so when they offered to send me one, I was like, of course. Anyways, this is what you get out the box, little trifold cover. Came pretty much packaged like this. Comes with instructions and probably a foam ceiling, probably for the front of the bed. Really not that much stuff you get, so I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty quick and easy, straightforward install that anybody can do at home compared to some of the hard tops I've installed at work. And this thing goes for about 240 bucks US dollars. I'll put the link in the description. They also have different models for different trucks, as well as some hardtop features, or some hardtop models depending on the year, bed size of your truck that you have. Well, the instructions were pretty straightforward. What you're going to want to do is clean the top rim of this all the way across. We're going to grab that foam strip, go ahead and lay it down here nice, make a nice little weather tight seal so water hopefully it doesn't come in there as much. So we got the foam on. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I've gotten some recent comments saying I don't show everything, so the foam is on there, sitting about right here, going to that edge to the other edge. I'm gonna go ahead and now grab the bed cover and kind of line it up. Well, I kind of got it mocked up, best side to side. Both sides, kind of just brought them to the bottom of the letters on this side, and it lined up pretty good to the bottom of the letters in the same spot on the other side. See right here, there's a seal in there. Kind of got it so where it still matches up to the little foam piece I brought or put on there, but maybe word of advice, I would say bring this foam piece and mount it a little bit closer to the back side of this piece you're mounting it on, just because I'm pretty much right on it, which will still work fine, but kind of wish it was a little closer. Down here, also a little tight. But now it says to unfold it, and then we can secure the front latches that should hold this down. So we got the bed cover all folded up. Try not to move it. Might still have to play with it, but these latches, pretty much there's 3 positions to adjust it to fit the outer one. We're pretty much gonna lift this up, and then when it's in that up position, you can slide the whole bracket. And then we're gonna go to the very outer one, just because that's how it's gonna lock on the bed. Go ahead and clip it down like that. And we should be now ready to thread this in. So we got both sides kind of mocked up. These things kind of just slid in really easy. I was having some trouble on this side. Freaking, I had this bar up, I was not able to slide this piece all the way to the end. And I noticed this ear, see how it goes up there, that little 90-degree bend? It was kind of bent out a little bit. So the plastic sleeve wasn't letting it slide over. So I just had to grab some pliers, kind of squeeze this to bend it back in a little bit, and then we had free movement. So it's still loose right now. I'm gonna go ahead and unfold the bed cover. That way I can make sure we're back lined up again. And then I will retighten these to fully secure this end. And after messing with it a little bit before I clamped these down, I had it open all the way to make sure the last seal was sealing against the top of the tailgate. And I went ahead and moved this foam strip over as far forward as I can, or backwards I guess, So yeah, make sure when you guys go to install this, put the foam as close to the edge of the bed as you can. Figured it restuck, and that way the seal is meeting nice and flush along the whole way to hopefully make a watertight seal. Next, went ahead and tightened these clamps down. I actually found out the reason it says to cut the plastic: if your bed liner or your little plastic trim on the bed sticks down below the metal, sheet metal of your bed, then you want to trim it. But mine, you can see the plastic's actually higher than the sheet metal, so there was no need to trim that. And then went ahead and put this safety clip on. I guess this is for in case this clamp fails, the bed liner or the hard cover, soft cover doesn't just fly off, go into somebody's windshield, cause an accident. You can kind of see how it is. They do say make sure you go hand tight. Same with these. You'll know it starts getting really tight, and you can even see this plastic's pretty much touching the frame of the bed. So I figured just stop right there. They do specify do not use tools. So I have this hand tight. You can see it still kind of moves, but there is a clamp, not a clamp, on the inside. It has this part, which you can see it kind of hooks in, and there's a lip that sticks out here. So theoretically, once it's installed, it shouldn't go nowhere. But yeah, pretty much just loosen this up, install it like how I had that other one. You can see it's like that, clips into there. This goes around the bed, up in there, and then you just screw it down as tight as you can. Don't use pliers though, because something will probably break. So we pretty much got it mocked up. Once you have it secured, it should look something like this. You got the main clamp, the safety clamp in case something were to fail. After that, go ahead and unroll it. Boom. That looks really nice right now. Vinyl is super tight, you can tell. So next, we are gonna clamp these down. This is the last step, or really the step you're going to use anytime you're closing this thing. So I got one side adjusted. So pretty much this is going to be the same setup as the front as far as adjustment. So it came in this hole. I had to bend this notch down, slide this whole bracket to the outside. Then what you want to do is go ahead and close the bed. And you pretty much want to have it so where it just kind of barely is able to grab under the edge of the bed, like so. So depending on how tight you want it, you can have it a little looser, but I felt like it was kind of better to have it where it's pretty snug. So that right there, it's clipped in there. The bed's still up, like, or the cover's still up like maybe 2 inches. And then you go to latch it down, feels secure, and there we have it. So depending on how much force you want to use to be clamping it down, or if you want to have it one-handed, a little loose, but I'm pretty sure the tighter the better on this thing. You don't want this thing flapping up on you while you're driving, which wouldn't be too bad. It would just be annoying probably seeing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this side, and should be it for this video. And just like that, you have it. This thing looks super slick. Actually, I didn't think I was gonna like the soft top, but it looks really nice. It also has these buckles for when you do want to run it with the fold up position. I'll go and show that in a little bit, but damn. It was kind of annoying though, trying to clip this in, because it kept, this top piece of the latch kept catching onto the plastic, so I maybe trimmed out that little notch just around the latch, so that way it's guaranteed to grab onto the actual metal, because that's the whole point. You don't want to grab onto the plastic part. That's not really as secure. Same on this side. But in real life I'll have two hands available and I won't have a camera in one, so it should be no problem. But go ahead and close this. Look at that. Shout out to OEDRO. This thing is sick. Really not much good for security, but a little bit watertight. I never really have anything valuable in here. Usually it's trash. Once you unlatch them, recommend not just leaving them in that position like that, because you can see it could just spin freely, so you might have to end up readjusting it every time. Once you pull it up like that, this little spring lever kind of goes against the thread, so it won't change its adjustment. And if you do want to fold it back up, go ahead and stick it back down in those slots, just like that. Flip it up. And here we have our buckles. Go ahead and buckle that up real quick. Set the adjustment. Doesn't really need to be crazy tight, but you can see both sides are on right there now. So if you did want to drive the truck, you can have two panels up, so you still have partial access, or you have some big stuff, some 2x4s, plywood, whatever, you know, you still got room. Does suck how this third section doesn't fold up. I would like it to fold up all the way, just in case I ever put a dirt bike in here, you know, a bunch of tires. It would be a little nicer, but luckily it's pretty easily removable. All you would have to do is loosen those clamps on both sides that we put in, but then you're gonna have to adjust it, set it the way you like it. So I don't see myself removing this. It's like that. We'll see how it does on the road as far as wind noise and stuff like that, but all in all, not bad. Someone watching at home, you don't need really any mechanical experience. If you want to install one of these are super easy. If you know lefty loosey, righty tighty, you will be all right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to check out their website. They got tons of models for different trucks depending on what year you got. Hard top, soft top, they have options. This is the soft top for the 2018 5.8 foot bed Chevrolet Silverado, and it looks sick. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to OEDRO again. I appreciate you guys, and catch you guys on the next one.